the game completely crashed my PC. Go figure. So let's get everything set back up. At the very least, at least. That's kind of annoying. I don't think even my model's being tracked anymore. Well, oops. Let's try doing this one more time. It should be capturing, but it's not. Yeah, the game completely crashed. Weird person, like, absolutely just biffed it. And for some reason, it's not now registering my model anymore. Go figure. It pulls it up for a second, then immediately gets rid of it. I wonder if it will just stay on screen for long enough. Well, at least it's staying on screen, but I don't think it's going to actually record my motion. That thing completely fucked up everything. Go figure. Yeah. An error has occurred. I need to get that 2 PC set up now. Probably would be very beneficial. Wonder if I just switch the camera on and off, if that will end up making it work. Let's see if that makes it work. Nope. So even changing the camera doesn't get it to work. Oof. Well, let's get Oblivion at least up and running. Now would be a good time for them to put out that update that makes it a lot better on multiple different rigs. I just factory reset everything.
No cute cat boy then.
We'll probably get it working. It's just gonna take some time. I just reset everything, so hopefully it just works after doing that. I'll just add the model in again. Let's see, it should run if I just do this. Well, at the very least, it has the mouse movement that it doesn't have everything else. But for some reason, oh wait, that's why it's not doing it. General. There we go. Okay, never mind, just disappears. Ugh. Okay, let's try this one more time. Am I at least on screen? I am on screen. Just go ahead and drag me down here. There we go. I think it's just I'm not going to have any movement, but at least my mouth works. I'll have to play around with it later. But as long as it will last a little bit longer. It just means we'll have to go through that whole fight all over again. I either need to invest in that new PC or I need to invest in a very good cooler. Because my PC just gets way too hot. It's not like when the game's running at anything new. I'm not running at high settings. Though it does look like it considering it's running in 18p. I'd much rather have this game just crash instead of just crashing the whole PC.
Before the saints.
Oops. Wow, we had a lot more people in this. He completely killed my frame rate. Alright. We're gonna quick save it here. Because it's feeling like the PC is hot again. I think it might be where I have to switch just streaming games at low on PC. Just to keep this thing from exploding, it seems like.
I will. Now.
Alright, go do your thing, girl. Here, I'll move the bodies out of the way. you go. All right. Do I have the flame? I guess I do have the flame. Even though I don't see the flame around me. Oh wait, no, it's the one at the top. I have to go to the actual thing to be able to get the flame attached to me. So many doors. Okay, go. Please, game, don't die on me again. Oh god. You know, the funny thing is, I haven't run into any crashes like this when on PlayStation. It's only ever happened on PC. I'm starting to think maybe PlayStation and Game Pass have probably like the best features. Or at least the best gameplay for here.
Frozen game.
Oh great, it froze. Oh, it looks like it's working on the stream. The only thing frozen is my character. Leave it to Oblivion to be pretty much just like we'll do the remake, but we're gonna make it to where most modern PCs just can't run it. Like I have a 3080 and it's not able to handle the speeds.
It is. I was quoting if the game would stay stuck in the loading screen.
If it did, I would be so depressed.
Come, like the great.
Let me think about it, because I know which one I want.
You've brought it. If you...
I will light the torch for you.
I knew I saw the...
Because the other one just gives me a ring. This guy gives me at least something that's worthwhile, even though I'll never use it.
The great talk in accordance with the ancient tradition. Receive now the raiment of Arden Su in honor of your mighty deed. Tread the humble path. And
It literally sucks, but oh well.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
I'll
The
save you
Grey
time.
March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
I can stop the Grey
Why
March?
not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. and it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter and tears.
I love that line.
But this
They
is
taste of
all
butter.
new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
Make up your mind, Mad God.
Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Won't the dukes be displeased?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
All right.
Ta! Come visit again!
Or I'll pluck out your eyes.
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend.
Well, I'll tell you what, bud. I'll replace your duke.
Interesting. Not many wish to hear about such things, but I would be glad to oblige. Becoming the Duke of Dementia requires passage through the ritual of accession. Specific guidelines set forth by Arden Sul himself.
All right, what are the rituals?
Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Please explain the ritual history.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum by poisoning the sacramental wine. Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
Welcome to the stream. He killed them all.
Yes. He then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique known as visceromancy to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitor's true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
Well, been better. My PC crashed playing this just moments ago.
Spoken like a true son of the Dementia.
It's been quite a day.
Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord Sheogorath.
The whole PC, the whole PC reset because it overheated. I've had to take the panel off just to prevent it from actually happening again.
What? I hear that Errol is...
Alright, we gotta become the Duke or Duchess.
Damn.
Fed up with Brythar's antics.
Bye.
Where Sheogorath areas?
You haven't
That's
spoken
the first time I
to
heard
both priests.
As far as I know, it doesn't happen very often, but I need a 2 PC setup if I really wanna. I guess I can't just decide from there. I need to get a 2 PC setup just to make it less strain on my gaming PC.
Yes, he had.
Yeah, we just want to go through because I already know which one I want. I want Dementia. Let's see.
kind
Once
of
you've
rig you
decided
rocking?
which Duke to replace,
It's an
no
it's
turning
a i7,
One
I think
choice.
3600K
no more,
with a
no
3080.
less.
But I
So
have
which is
32
it?
gigabytes of
What
RAM
will it be? Mania?
and a pretty beefy
Dementia?
Cooler
The
Master
suspense is killing me. Or you,
cooling system,
if
but
I
even
have to
so,
keep-
it's still like a jet engine. I've been thinking one of my friends wants to do liquid cooling for it, so he's gonna get me a radiator and all the liquid and stuff. I'll choose Sill.
a dangerous choice. I like it. She's gotten to be a bit much anyway. Thinks everyone is out together, which they are in this case. So be it.
All right,
Did 3080 get frame gen stuff?
I
Syl
think
is as
so.
crafty
I'm not
as she is
100% sure.
beautiful. I'd watch my back if I were you. This is so much fun. We will speak.
All right, let's
when you're
go.
tough.
Let's go kill the Duchess. To know more about Sill's routine, I should begin by asking around New Sheoth about Sill.
This game hates running raw.
Oh,
I like that guy. He's crazy and weird.
everyone loves Sheogorath.
It wants you to be on DLSS and frame gen all day.
I think I have DSLS on, don't I? I think I do. Yeah, I have it on. I'm also on balanced. This game is just horrible on all things that isn't the Xbox consoles. If it's on PlayStation or Xbox, this game runs so smoothly, but if it's on PlayStation or PC, it just runs like crap. Not that.
Walk with our Lord.
Like PC hasn't gotten an update, PlayStation hasn't gotten an update, but Xbox has had like 2
There you
updates.
can view all the finest. Take care.
Not from you.
I'm playing on PC and it runs fine with optimized setting other than the traversal stutter.
Optimize settings other than the traversal stutter? Oh. Weird. What settings are you running? Because I'm running on the one that was recommended to me by another streamer.
Let me look, I'll tell you.
Let's see. Because I'll have to back out and do it.
And you can try. A lot of the stuff is like high impact for no reason.
I mean, hey, any way to make this game run better. But at the same time, I want to
And
be able to
lowering
run
it is minimal visual fidelity loss.
Well, that's good to know.
But yeah, let me look one sec.
Yes, I'll definitely take more advice. I try to run it at least at a good quality where it doesn't look like I'm basically playing an upscale version of the original 2007 game.
Another streamer, our bloodsucker friend.
No, not Blood Moon, surprisingly. I haven't seen him play it so far. I don't know if he has the game.
Yeah, that's what mine looked like before.
I know eventually Blood Moon does plan on getting the game though, but he wants to mod it, which I'm I told him be prepared. Nothing works, nothing mod wise works on this right now. Yeah, that's what mine looked like before. Yeah, oh, okay. I think the only thing I'm going to do is just dumb it down to medium settings and then put it on maybe performance.
View distance, medium.
View distance.
Effect quality, high. Foliage quality, medium.
All right.
Shadow quality, medium. Golbal illumination, high. Texture quality is high, which is fine.
Okay.
Reflection quality high. Hair quality medium, post is fine at medium. Cloth quality medium as well.
Alright, we'll try that.
And yes, see where you at.
See, I got medium pretty much across the board except for a couple. Effect.
Might not be FPS increase, but same FPS, but better looking.
Alright, we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna go down here real fast, and instead of going for balance, we'll go for performance. That way, at least then it should, at least in theory, work better. So we'll confirm those, quick save it, and then we'll
Actually, let's throw on the ray tracing to high.
go back to the main menu so it actually sets everything correctly. The ray tracing on high, we can try that.
The difference between low and high is not that much. So just put software on high.
Okay. DSLS. We'll give that a shot, and then we'll limit the frames down to 60. We'll give that a shot, because I haven't messed with any of this stuff.
Did you put on high for software ray tracing?
Yeah, I did. I switched it to high.
The moment I started hearing settings talk, my brain went on vacation. KK. Let's see.
Sorry about that weird person.
Blessings, citizen.
Well, at least it's... Well, my PC still sounds like a jet engine, but it doesn't sound like it's killing itself to run it. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to one of you guys.
What is it you... I suppose I should be grateful working in the palace with her. But I can't stand having to
How do
constantly
you
look
feel
over my
about
shoulder.
this?
I don't know
It's not
if she
bad.
has it in for me or not. I think she
I'll be
has a
honest, I
constant
think
fear of being replaced.
graphics-wise, I think running it on PC, I have to run it at a handicap, but that's fine as long as it runs decent. I
No,
do like the
I
PlayStation
cannot even
version though
think such
better.
thoughts. How do I know? I can trust you won't become just as tyrannical as she has.
Okay, well,
All right. That will thank you. Every little bit
there you go.
helps.
I just bribed you, so you'll just tell me.
Yes. I see you may have what it takes to replace her. Very well. What is it you need from me?
Get me closer to her.
That may be difficult.
Honestly, for me,
Syl has
I
been
have a
hidden from public
4070
sight
Super
lately.
Ti, so I
However,
did these settings
I can
and
give you
cranked
something that may
hardware ray
help.
tracing to
Take
ultra
this
and
key.
get 100
It should
plus
unlock any
FPS.
door in her wing of the palace.
And the ray
You still need to be
tracing
wary of her
hardware-wise,
seducer
there's a lot
guards,
of heavy
but it should
lifting.
help.
Damn,
You
a
like
40
the
series.
PlayStation version better?
I think it's just because optimized for PlayStation, there isn't like any settings you can mess with, so everything is just essentially locked. So it's gonna run as good as it possibly ever will, while also being like just decent frame rate. But also a 4070, Jesus Christ. Could not afford that card. See, I should now attempt to sneak. Wait. Perform with the plans. He seems eager to provide me with the key. Oh, did he give me the key already? He did give me the key already. Also, PlayStation version has trophies. Like, Steam doesn't have trophies. think I can kill the guards, though. I also don't remember if I can kill the guards or not. Let's do that. Fuck it. Yeah, as soon as I get done with the Mage's Guild again, I'm gonna go through.
Of course you think about the trophies first. Cosmic
Please.
Space Cat.
Don't continue speaking with me.
The trophies
Time
are
is
the
of
best
essence.
part of every game.
Good to see you again.
I'm almost close to 50 platinum trophies. I think I'm at like I think I'm at 38.
You're mad. Unless, well, if you think you have a chance. Unless.
Okay, I guess we gotta bribe you.
That will get. Thank you. See, was that perhaps I misjudged you?
I think this
All
looks a
right.
little nicer.
I'll help.
There's a little extra gloss
Just
on there.
remember me when you take over.
I think it
her
looks really
position.
good,
What can I
honestly.
do to help you?
I used to run this thing on high settings across the board, but this looks fine.
Well, the best thing I can offer is
Like when I
help
was
with the
running this
guards.
without streaming, I
distract
can
at
run it
least
on
2 of
high,
them
no
and
problem.
give
It's
them
when
the
I
info
start
wing of the
running all my
palace.
programs all at
That should
once
help you to get in there a
is when
bit
it puts too
easier.
much strain on my PC. Wait, why would you have me? Okay, this guy had me do the thing, like break in and do all this other stuff, and I couldn't just whatever. All right, where am I going? I guess I'm just gonna follow her. All right, there we go. Put an end to her reign.
What do you want now? I told you what I'm with.
How much VRM does that card you have?
I'm not entirely
Don't
too
be
sure.
fooled. The ritual isn't over. The body
I
on the
think
bed
it
isn't
has-
still but merely an impersonator.
I think
The
it has 6
real
gigs of
Syl
RAM on it.
uses
I'm not entirely
many
too
such
sure.
decoys to throw would-be killers off her trail. Syl has made her escape through the hidden tunnel in the gardens outside her
okay.
quarters. She must not get away. Be wary.
I'm gonna have to check on the card though. Eventually, I'm gonna be replacing it with a 40 series card. Eventually, it's just when they drop in price. Right now, they're just way too expensive. Alright. Number one.
Was just asking because if you had more you could up the textures to ultra. But now, if you got like 6 GB of RAM high is about right.
Gotcha. Also, graphics-wise, I mean, I just want the performance to be the best it can possibly be.
Fool.
Graphics to me, honestly, with games, like running them on Ultra is really
Fool.
good. Like,
Did
I
you wish
love
to
how
have
they
us
look,
both put to death?
but at the same time, I play games like Stardew Valley where it's pixelated. So, as long as the game runs good and it doesn't crash, the biggest problem I have is that the game is just not optimized on modern rigs. Like, I know eventually it's going to get updates, but it's really frustrating that they haven't updated this game yet. Which way am I going?
I mean, if you look at all the videos of people optimizing setting, realistically every game has settings settings that you think would be good for Ultra, but literally do nothing but cripple performance while only marginally increasing visual fidelity.
That's true. That is absolutely true. That's why I always try different settings. If something isn't working, just try going through with a different setting. Depending on your rig, everyone's rigs are different, so it's always a trial and error until you find the setting that works best for you. It's just that it helps when the developers put in optimization features. It doesn't always help, but it does at least make things a little bit easier. But supposedly, PC is supposed to be getting an update next week, I think is the rumor that I saw on Reddit. But whether or not that's actually true, I have no idea. Nothing's come out concrete about it yet. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Wait, where am I supposed to go then? Button. So, I'm coming for ya. That and never smash.
Developers don't optimize anymore. We got DLSS, FSR, and FrameGen now Kappa.
That's true.
So they lazy and hate us.
That's why the modding community, like, I can't wait for the modding scene to get to this game, because every Bethesda game gets better when the modding community comes together and fixes a lot of the problems. To be fair, there isn't a whole lot of problems with this game other than the optimization. That is the only thing I have criticism with, because it's a 2007 game. I can't really fault it for story and combat-wise. Oh god, they didn't die. Oh, wait. Come on, get off of her.
Asterisk weird person exe has stopped working asterisk.
Sorry, buddy. We can start talking about anime if you'd like. We're talking about PC stuff. Did not mean to leave you out, bro. Actually, fun fact, I'd like to know your opinion on the whole Cinder fiasco that's been going on for a couple days now. I don't know if you're a fan of Cinder or not. I definitely was until recently. Now I'm kind of conflicted. She kind of messed with my main baddie, Cotton. Oh, well, never mind. You don't know who she is. Which isn't surprising, but at the same time, wow. Long story short, Cinder was a VTuber in the indie scene.
Cinder who? Elaborate. I would like to know.
So the whole thing, from what I've seen online from people like Cottontail, VA, Bow, and Silvervale, which are other VTubers, is that Cinder pretty much pulled
I know Cinder from
stuff.
RWBY.
Oh, this is actual, like, VTuber Cinder spelt with an S. But what she did was she tried to get exclusivity from a modeler for art and everything, and told the artist that they could not work with other creators in their space because they wanted to maintain their brand, which, to be fair, I understand it's business, but at the same time, they were all friends. They played games together. They did a lot together. It just seemed weird. They paid them, but it's a weird business strategy that I don't exactly agree with. I don't think that VTubers, like art or modelers slash riggers, should be exclusive to a certain creator, because it feels like it just stagnates the industry. Especially to say that to people that you work with or work alongside with, all to try and boost your career. Like, weird person, it would be like if I took Blood Moon's rigger and modeler and told them that they could only work with me.
I mean, I could see how it could be good if the person is going to treat them as part of the whole thing the whole way through.
Yeah, it's why it's a weird, like, there are some people that side with Cinder and think that she had done nothing
But if you're
wrong.
just telling them you can't do anything else except work for me and then not offer the benefits of that, then yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird hot topic right now in the VTuber community. Her apology also just, it seemed genuine, but when you start off with essentially on the lines of like, I know I screwed up, but I know that I'm not going to be able to talk myself out of it, but I'm going to try anyway, just makes it seem like you knew that you're in the wrong, but where the hell did these guys come from? Get out of here. It just seems like you knew you were doing wrong and you did it anyway. But I liked Cinder when...
Yeah, bad move. Just admit fault and move on.
Yeah, which she did, which I could at least give her
No one
credit for
likes
that.
Someone trying to talk their way out of things.
Yeah, she admitted to it because it was her and her manager, which I heard from a Reddit post, which I don't know if it's 100% accurate, so I will say take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But it was also, she was dating her manager, so, or at least seeing them. So he was also involved in it, which she since denounced him pretty much. Like, he's no longer working with her. But at the same time, it's also like, I don't know, it's a weird moral slash conflict of interest type of scenario, which it's why I kind of like been somewhat following it, but also not. I was watching Gura's last stream though from today, which hopefully she's going to be doing well from today on. Who sees me? I don't see red dots. All right, I'm just gonna run to the other side and do Sheoth. Is it you? Are you the one that's doing this? No. I will say the fact that she brought in Cottontail though, nope. Don't mess with my bunny. I need to get to the city.
I know nothing of the VTuber community, but I don't imagine the inner workings and politics involved are that much different from any type of creative space, really, so I get it.
Yeah. It also comes down to like the companies and everything. It's like I said, it's my knowledge of it is very surface level, so I know there's more to it than even I'm talking about.
Hi.
But you're definitely right. It's way more complicated and way more not exactly clean and black and white. Creative industries are always like that, though. I am now the Duke of Dementia.
things to...
Am I king now? Hello? There we go.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The heart of Syl has been consumed by Arden Sul's will, and the Demented welcome you with open arms. I now declare you to be Duke of Dementia of the Shivering Isles. May your wrath and anger be your guide.
Sweet.
Pleasure and pain.
I think I got her outfit now. Don't I? No, but I got the really weird looking armor.
My lord.
You have done it! The ritual is complete, and you've survived! Oh, who'd have thought? Now, on to other...
Wait, I must speak. Halt, cease, desist.
Phaedon! How dare you interrupt me? Only I
How do you
interrupt
spell
me.
their name?
Like just then.
Cinder?
I'm speaking with someone.
Sinder.
Talk later. Or not.
I have to look
When
at
is
this
later
person
exactly?
since we've talked about
Not
them.
now, I'm sure of that. Guards!
Her model is really
I think
cute.
Phaedon
She's like
forgot
a
how to use the
hellhound
door.
type
Kindly show
VTuber.
him out before I forget
I
myself.
think she was almost in VSojo or something like that. Oh, why are you guys looking at me? What did I do?
Syl is dead. This can't be right. Is this right? What have you done? Have you done this?
Hold your tongue, little Duke, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
But this stranger? Someone new? From somewhere else? Not here, I'm sure of that. I don't understand. Or I can't.
Calm yourself, Thaden. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office. I suggest
Oh,
you
they
see to
actually
your
show themselves
duties.
IRL at like
Ridiculous.
conventions and stuff.
You can't do this!
Yeah.
Although you're omnipotent or just tall, it's one of the two, I'm sure. And a fool!
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Thaden. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its
I
scent.
kinda don't like
Bottle
that.
it up. Save some for later.
XD.
Order approaches!
Did they meet people
It's taken
IRL at
fringe
streams?
already.
I mean,
We
or at
order
conventions. I
clothes
would do
and order
that
hats, and you
if I ever
speak of
became big.
change?
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles.
I will say, when it came to her community, she was
mountains.
very.
It
VTuber
will
thing, I
mount
want them to go
movements.
100%
No,
VTuber.
no, certainly not.
But that's just
This
me.
isn't good. I'm sure it's bad.
I've
Can't
had
do
my
this
face out on
anymore.
the internet before, so
No
if
more.
if you can find
Then
it,
go,
you'll
Thaden.
know exactly what I look
Have
like
your
too.
green mode. Take a bath, but leave before
I do the
decorate
VTuber
my
thing just
throne
because it's
with
If I
your
see you in
unique.
insides.
Yes, that's it. I'll go.
Well, funny that you
Away.
mention that. If I
Far
ever
away.
go to a convention, I
Working
will
for
be
them is
dressing
like
up
working
as
for
my
us,
VTuber
but
model.
without all the dying.
No! Let him go.
Enough! I go to Jigalag. I give myself to him as a priest of order. This isn't done, Mad God! I think it's just started.
Like it's funny.
I mean, I get it completely. Like the whole appeal of VTubing is their model and everything. So seeing them in real life really does break the illusion. It's why I think the VTubers in the Japan region, they don't do
Wondering why I let him go,
IRL.
aren't ya?
Like I
Like
really
stuff.
liked
I can
the
see
English
it in your
opening
face.
themselves at work theme song
Mostly
with them
in
singing.
the eyes. I may take those
Oh, that
from
is
you when
cute.
this
I
is
like
done.
Zelda work.
And then
This
they
has
did some
never
music
happened
video
before.
showing all
The
the voice
ruler of
actors'
Mania,
faces.
turning
And
traitor.
it ruined the whole song for me.
Unprecedented. But different
I
is
can
good.
kind of understand
A
that.
new act in this play. Maybe we're onto something here.
It's kind of similar what
We'll
they did to
see how it
K-On!
plays out. I do. I did. And I won't say it again. But that's enough about that. You're the ruler of dementia. Just look at you. You're positively beaming. You now have the power to summon dark seducers. They've always served the Duke of Dementia. I think they... And here is the Ring of Lordship, a symbol of your new station. Symbols are important. They carry weight in this realm. and others. You would be well served. to
I just
remember
realized he has a
that.
snake on his left arm, or where his hand is. That's actually, like, the drip he's wearing is just pretty badass.
He was right about that. I can feel it in my bones. The little ones. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Order gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in my fringe. You'll need to put an end to that. Stop them. My army should already be there. But I want you to see what you can do to help. If they continue to marshal their forces there, we won't be able to contain them. Make sure they can't.
Like, Sheogorav just exudes.
Come visit.
But bye?
Anyway, reading more into it, yeah, this Cinder person seems like your typical opportunist.
Yeah.
Summoning dark seducers? Well, just remember to lock your door when you do. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Yeah, it just depends on which side, like, of the debate you end on. I mean, I completely understand it. I completely see where Cinder is coming from. I just don't personally agree with it. And also, let's be honest, weird person, I'm not locking the door. Those are my dark seducers. Though I would rather have the Golden Saints, but I just don't want to go through all the bullshit to get Théoden killed. Actually, wait, did I grab her? Did I grab the axe? I did not. Oops. Well, rip. I forgot to pick up her axe. Or hammer, or whatever it was that Never Shatter is. God, I feel like I'm in Persona with how much fog is here.
Retreat.
Yeah,
Fall
no
back
one
to the
likes a
town
person
center.
that knows what they
Now.
want and how to get it,
Move.
because that's usually leads to that kind of behavior.
Wow, these guys are tanky. Oh, now they're gonna attack me. Guys, fuck off.
Your Grace, the it was
What can I do to stop this? What should we do? I trust your judgment. Alright. Let's begin.
VTubing be wild.
Yeah, VTubing is definitely
here they come.
more cutthroat than you believe. It's kind of surprising.
Oh, I know.
Reform. Back to your ranks. More are coming.
I hear it all the time.
Alright, I can level up now. Guys, get to the front line.
But you can be more cutthroat, because usually you don't show your face till LOL.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason that, as much as I want to be part of VSojo, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to ever get to that point where I feel like I'm so untouchable that I can just stab people in the back and still be like successful. Like, I want to be like that person. It's like, look, I will give as much help to people as they have given me.
Victory is ours for the moment. We must discuss our next move. The Spire is obviously their source of power.
Let's
I am not
go
certain,
attack
but
it.
do not lose heart. I have the ruins of Zedafin run under pass wall. The entrance to the south of the town has been sealed for centuries. One of my scouts reported that the ruins have been opened recently, and a number of these knights are now
That's
guarding
just how
the
it
entrance.
works in any industry. The hard part is finding success and knowing when to stop before all the arseholes come into frame.
For real.
Your once good
I think it comes
Walk
down
with our
to
Lord.
two things, and that is self-control and taking responsibility. And that just comes down to the individual themselves. Like, you can be a person who is an opportunist and will go for those opportunities despite it, but you need to also know when being an opportunist is going to hurt those around you, and you can still go for them, but don't throw people under the bus or don't try to sabotage other people to make that happen. That is, it's one of those things where it just comes down to just being self-aware of your surroundings. Sadly, it happens in every part of the entertainment world, from not only VTubing, but acting, music. Happens everywhere. I have no doubt that, like, eventually, once all this blows over, I mean, odds are Cinder's probably going to go, not recover, but she will recover from this. I have no doubts about that. Even bad publicity is still publicity.
I tried the music thing.
Oh, did you? How well did that go? What kind of music did you play?
People wanted to have sex with me too much.
Oh. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's another thing about the entertainment industry. They're way too gung-ho about sexualizing everything.
Yeah, it kind of ruined the whole thing for me.
You could go indie. Just trying to make it on your own without the
And now
people
I just
around
play
them.
music by myself.
Yeah, like that.
To myself XD.
Do you have a YouTube channel? You could always try YouTube. There's a lot of music. Is it music producing that would be considered? I'm gonna say music producing, even though I'm not really 100% sure. Why are you naked? Alright, moving on. Do I have my bow? I do have my bow. I just don't want to deal with this guy.
Yes, I was writing all my songs and making the compositions and all that.
Okay, so music producing. I mean, honestly, if you have a YouTube channel, I'd love to check it out. I like indie music. Half the time, it's so much better than what comes out nowadays. Okay, I need to probably switch my sword soon. God, these guys took so many freaking shots to the face.
I don't. We're talking like 7 to 8 years ago type deal. I barely pick it up nowadays.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a shame. I'm sure your music, though, is really fantastic. And I'm sorry that the industry bullshit ruined that for you. Shit. Aha! Wait, I think I need to go down there. Wait. Okay, never mind. What am I gonna run to Sheldon? forgot how tedious this mission is, so it's not straightforward. It's a bunch of caverns.
It's like any industry. I think the good thing about this online-based thing is at least people can't directly be around you and try to put their hands on you.
That is fact. That is honestly really true. Sheldon, there you are.
What? It's you. When they attacked, I ran from Passwall. They didn't say
It
a
still
word.
can
They
get
just
weird though, because
started
there's still
killing.
different types of
The
harassment though.
screams.
Yeah, there's still some creeps on the internet.
The screams. Fellas
But
ran-
you're right in the sense that you don't have someone that's putting their hands on you and stuff.
I didn't.
Like people sending
you s-
illicit pictures without
Oh,
consent and
look.
whatnot.
I'll do what I.
Yikes. Luckily, I haven't had anything like that happen, but I've heard a lot of stories of people getting that type of material. Do I put the hearts in here? There we go. Yes. Alright, we'll do that. Come on. Alright. Can I not loot it? Okay, I guess not. Let's go ahead and repair everything. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm close to breaking a lot of my stuff. I'm pretty sure I can just leave Sheldon. He's just gonna die anyway. Dude, get moving. Oh shit, who the fuck just hit me? Well, Sheldon's unconscious. Bye, dude.
Yeah, definitely with that being said though, still blows my mind how VTubing still can kinda be scummy sometimes too. Because it seems so cute and harmless at face value.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I started. I thought it was very, very wholesome just based on the creators I watched. And as I've been trying to really brand and get into a VTubing agency, I've been very much humbled, I think is the word I'm looking for, on just how toxic the industry can be. But I think that's just something that you not really expect, but something that you just need to keep in mind when you're just going for any type of entertainment industry. Whether it be VTubing or heck, even workplace, like my last job that I ended up just quitting because I couldn't take it, was something similar where it was just such a toxic workplace.
though, that kind of bullshit even bleeds into regular ass jobs too.
I hear something over there.
Exactly. Okay, I can't talk to Sheldon. But hey, it's why we find different avenues in life when it comes to that stuff. We'll go and we'll either completely cut that part out of our life, or we'll find a different path to achieve the same type of results.
I'm going to stay here and help.
I didn't know you could survive in this. Alright. Need to get the gatekeeper next, I think.
Quick. Your Grace,
Yeah, I'm still
you're
working
alive.
on regaining some kind
Truly,
of passion
you are
for
the
some kind of
greatest
art
warrior
myself.
ever to hold the seat of dementia. I was certain that no one could survive the spire's collapse, but you
Have
honor
you,
me, Grace.
what inspired you with your art before? You could go back to your roots of what inspired you to create art in the first place. Then you can try and regain the passion from there. Go ahead and check on the stream real fast. Yep, that seems to be working pretty well. Palace.
You know, the passion really kicked in when I had a house fire that completely destroyed my home and killed all my pets.
Ooh, I am so sorry to hear that. I don't know how to respond to that.
News of your success in
I'll
the
be
Fringe
honest.
precedes you. To further cement the victory, I have an important task for you to perform. You will seek the assistance of Relmina Vernon in Zalcel.
We are
to
creating the
rebuild
gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper. You remember the creature you killed to get in here. With the you'll need with that.
All right.
Send Relmina my love.
Time to create the gatekeeper.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Let's see. One thing you could probably try is to try and regain your passion for art, whether it be for like drawing or music. Could be I know
I guess I'm one of those people that feels the true art comes from something just so raw and tangible.
That's true. I do art myself, and that's pretty much how I've done it.
Just something just like you.
Yeah. I get it completely. I used to go in my hometown. We had open mic nights and stuff at different like bars or cafes, and a lot of the indie bands that would play there, or you get these art conventions that would pop up. That's where I got a lot of my inspiration from. Am I already out of enchant? Wow. It did not last long, the enchanting in my sword.
I I tell you, some of the best people are the people you never hear.
How so? Do you mean like they're the people that don't say anything to you? Or do you just mean like the people that never come forward to you? Which way? This way. I definitely.
Like somewhere there's someone playing the best game ever, giving the best performance ever, just not known, but the people there with that person are experiencing it.
Oh, okay. I get it.
And we don't know they're great because we don't know who they are ex-steal. Still lurking, by the way.
Oh, weird person. What's up? What are you doing right now? Are you besides just lurking? Like, you can jump into the conversations for conversation. I feel bad because I feel like I'm leaving you out. But Absolazy, I completely get it when it comes to where you're coming from with that.
Playing Fortnite actually with friends? Don't worry.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
please do. I need to take a refrain here for about 10 minutes. I'm going to step out for a little.
Okay, I will see you real soon, Absolazy. Also, weird person, really. Fortnite. Are you playing as Miku? There's only one good skin in that game. Okay, there's nothing there. There's nothing in there either.
Not right now.
Oh, do you at least have the Miku skin? There's only one correct answer. Even though I don't play Fortnite. The answer is always yes. Speaking of which, did I send you the message on Discord of my new setup? I have my Miku shrine, or I guess shelf. I finally put it up.
We have much left to accomplish. You!
Yes, I have both. The normal one and the Neko Maiku.
Yes, the Neko Maiku. Or Miku. I don't know why the chatbot says Maiku.
The ends justify the means, do they? You'll pay for that one day. Now, by all means, come right in. Walk in here as if you own the place. By what authority do you disturb me?
The authority of Sheogorath.
I see. Sheogorath is too important to come on his own account. He sends his mortal lackey. Well then,
I know my
trust
nephew really
servants
wants me
didn't
to
give
play
you too hard
Fortnite.
a
I just
time getting in
cannot for the
here.
life of me
What
submit
is it
myself to that type of
Sheogorath's
torture.
lackey requires of me?
My lord demands a new gatekeeper. A new gatekeeper's requirement, lady.
Your tone is more in line.
You just make me the damn
Forget
thing.
the chat. Why did you say it
Fine.
like that?
If it
You know
be
how
my
to say
lord's
Maiku.
will,
I know,
and it is
but
also
my
my own.
brain defaulted to what I
am
heard
too
last.
distraught over the
You
death
know,
of my
brain
child
of a
to return to
goldfish.
his womb.
I'm not good at
You will
multitasking
travel.
either.
Go and take.
Components.
I'm sure. Away with you, dog, and fetch me those restless
Where am I going now? Oh, that's right. I gotta go to the graveyard of flesh and blood or whatever. Ugh. Where is this enemy? There's no enemies around me. Oh my god. I'm going to kill everything in my vicinity. Enemy or friend.
So after all the big brain energy talk you had, any small brain conversation ideas?
The only thing I have is that a friend of mine, we're gonna be starting our own fan game for Danganronpa. So that might be something that will be taking up part of my brain power. I'm actually doing character designs for I think 5 characters. I think 3 or 5 characters. I can't remember. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it's 6.
I haven't got that game yet.
One of the best games I've ever played, but that's just because I love murder mysteries. Blood Moon has a different take on the series, but that's just because he just did not like the story, which I don't understand why he wouldn't like the story. Characters though he liked, but he always chose the wrong characters. Actually, before I go in there, I'm gonna go level up. Hopefully I can actually sleep. Oh, I can't sleep in there. Can I sleep in here? Let me through. Oh, come on. What is that? This is a fat shame. Wow. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, come on. Man, I can't sleep. I'll have to wait until I go back to the palace. Also, I think I had to double check with Blood Moon, but I think me and Blood Moon might be doing a reaction to the Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is going to be interesting since he's never seen Dragon Ball.
I want to get Danganronpa, but I don't know what to expect.
It's I don't want to explain. It's basically a murder mystery, but it's a very
I don't
anime.
even know if the first one is on Switch.
It is. There is a compilation of the first and second game, and then there's the non-canon spin-off game that is like an island. It almost kind of plays like Undertale in a way, but it's different. I don't know how to exactly describe it. But the first two games I know are on Switch. I think the third game might be on Switch, but I'm not 100% sure. But the third game I don't really consider canon. I mean, I don't know if it's canon or not, but I just don't consider it canon. I think the series itself is wrapped up in the anime. The second game in the series is definitely the best, though, hands down.
Also, if you two do a reaction, I asked Blood Moon if you both react to the movie Major Pain, just like you did with that zombie movie.
I've never seen it, so I can chat him up and see. He's supposed to be coming over at some point to check out my games that I'm going to be selling. So we'll see if he's up for it. Now that I got some time, I told him I was going to really try to get going on my streams and stuff. Let me take that ring out. I do know right now I got the death battle ones, which is going to be the death battle between Master Chief and Doom, which is supposed to be like a rematch, I think. And then going over the ones that I liked, that I've already seen, but I just like. One of them being the Natsu versus Ace, which I think is the most accurate death battle, honestly. And then from there, eventually pivoting to other content, like reaction content. Dermis membrane. Actually, speaking of Fairy Tail, I actually just picked up a bunch of manga from that series too. It's another series I need to get streamed. Problem is all the games are in Japanese. But you said you didn't mind if they were in Japanese.
Of course you did.
I think I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. But the funny thing is, for 9 books, I only spent $30 on them. Now, the Miku figure, that was different. That was worth the $20, but I have added to the collection of Mikus. I now have 4, plus the Miku Vita. Oh, it's above me. Follow the green wisps. Was it not above me, but below me? Okay, this way. I feel like I'm following the Mako energy. Or Mako. Alright, got that. Or not, it won't let me pick it up.
I'm gonna send you Maiku fortnight bartending.
She's bartending? That's awesome. Maybe that's a job I should go for, being a bartender. I think all I need now is the blood. Oh wait, hang on. It's all the way over there. Never mind. I hate how windy these things are. There's also enemies everywhere.
No, it's code for that you know what type of art.
Oh. I see. I don't get it. Let's see. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. I don't think I am going the right way with this way either.
Yes. Yes, you do get it.
You never know with me. Like I said, brain of a goldfish. Wait, did I already come this way? Yes, yes I did. This game needs to be... I need a better... Wait, wait, hang on. I got an idea. I remember now. R? Clairvoyant? There it is. Take me to where I need to go. Gotta love when the game gives you the get out of jail free card that is a navigation spell. And now we have the blood. Blood liqueur. Now to escape this hellhole. Let me know when you send it and I can take a look at it, weird person. If you haven't already sent it already. Because I did get a notification. What the heck is this? Ah, I see. Let's see. Ouch. Butcher of Atronauts. Take all that. It's gonna net me a ton of coin. Ow. Get me out of this place, please. I don't want to be here anymore. Please tell me this is the exit. Yes, yes it is. Go past. No, of course I can't. I can't fast travel because it's glitched. I wonder if I leave and come back in. Yeah, let's try it. Quick save it real fast. Go to the main menu. Please let it be where I'm not. Never mind. I think it's just forever glitched. Let's see. Oh dear lord. Dude. You're starting to remind me, or starting to become just like Blood Moon. I can't really fault you, though. Ugh.
Yes, dude.
What's with the question mark? You've been hanging out with him way too much. He's been in his streams way too long. He's starting to affect you. Or infect you, is what I should be saying. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna back out the entirety of the game, because I need to be able to fast travel. This shit's stupid. I cannot play this game and
LOL.
be in pretty much stuck and walking everywhere. Ugh. I wonder, is he streaming right now? I don't think he's streaming right now, is he? No, he's not. Which is surprising. He's off today, so he should be streaming. Come on, game. Load.
I think so too. I started saying groovy after streams.
Oh dear God. He has infected you. Look, as long as you don't start wearing a trench coat out in 110-degree heat, you'll be fine. I have faith in you. If that does happen, my condolences to your life. I'll be there with some garlic. It's still glitched. No. Alright, what am I got to do? What am I have to kill? Actually, I wonder if I go invisible, if it will. I did choose... No, I chose thief.
He
Shoot.
wears coats in hot weather.
Yes. There was one time where we were... I think we were at a festival. And it was hot. And me and my best friend are in like shorts and, you know, t-shirts, normal summer attire. And there he is in a black trench coat with a fedora that's also black, wearing all black underneath the black trench coat. I mean, kudos to him. He says the heat doesn't bother him, but I think heat stroke would beg to differ. Because there have been times where I'm like, dude, there's no way you're not going to get heat stroke. There are no enemies nearby. Where? Where are these enemies?
A fedora.
Yeah. This was back in our high school years. We were all dumb teenagers. I mean, I'm still a dumb idiot, but I'm not a teenager no more. Okay, I think that in here is where I need to go. And hopefully, I could just kill this son of a bitch that's been basically triggered on me. I think it was over here. Came through here. Was down here. Where is this enemy? No, that was wishful thinking. I don't know where this enemy is. The game's glitched, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna have to run all the way to New Sheoth. Where's this chick? Oh, there she is.
You have returned with all the...
Here are all the body
Fearing
parts.
I've created versions of each appendage with various enhancements. You must choose one of each. Select one pair of legs, one left arm, right arm, torso, head, and heart.
Also,
See
I
me
wouldn't
when
say
you have
I say
finished your
groovy after every
selections.
stream when saying have a groovy stream, but I say it every now and then.
Look, it's the fact that
Don't take all
his
day
words
making your
are becoming
choices.
infectious. That's the part. All right, we want the one of power, one of spell tuning, one of wound sharing, life magic, life sword, and fire shielding. Fortitude, nimbleness. We'll do nimbleness. I'm hoping she just teleports us.
You've made your select. I shall meet you in the fringe.
Okay, so she's gonna meet me there. Alright, well that works out better for me, because I don't want to have to do all this shit.
Be careful of Relmina's See you later.
Ugh. There is nothing around me, game. I don't think I can even wait. I can't even wait. My only hope is that I just crouch in long enough. It just goes away. I wonder if I can use console commands to end this. Time to find out. Okay, let's try that. Players. Player dot scan on actor. There we go. Oh god, thank criminy.
Shall we start the ceremony?
Let's get started.
First, place the
Okay,
gatekeeper's body into the system
Welcome back,
of
Apps Lazy.
substantiation. First, place the gatekeeper's
And thank you so
body
much for the
into
follow. I
system of
appreciate that.
substantiation.
Can't believe I didn't follow my bad.
Oh, it's okay. You're not ever required to follow.
First, place the gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation.
Okay, there it goes.
At the beginning of the world,
I do highly appreciate the follow. Actually,
water,
that brings me one step
air,
closer to my
and
50
light.
goal, or my
Darkness
50 following
turned
goal.
into day. The void took form. Hidden away by virtue of its own self-awareness was the sixth, containing within it the five which birthed it. Flesh. Meat with the desire to consume like fire.
This is turning into the
Place
Soul
the
Karen.
dermis membrane into the cistern. Blood, liquid, nutrient, upon the shores of existence. Place the blood liqueur into the cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch and stone of the body, giving shape and structure.
Place the bone.
The osseous marrow into the cistern. Breath, child of air, bestowing movement, the stirring of spirit. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation. And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception, thought, memory,
Oh, I can't go into the
imagination.
cistern anymore.
I summon thee, walker in flesh, flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar, join with this body, quintessence of flesh, joined with the essence of flesh, absolute immortal, immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern, over here, by me.
Okay.
Honored Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, Atronach, to this body.
It still knocks me over, of
Henceforth,
course.
gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles.
It's my boy.
Child, it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, a darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they are coming. Destroy them. Show them your true power. Watch my child destroy the interlopers, or run to Sheogorath. Either way, tell him of our doings here. Send him my tribute and my affections.
I want to see the... Okay, I guess he's not gonna... Oh, wait, never mind. Here they come. Wait, why are you naked? Bro, you're punching a literal freaking giant. Yeah, I saw that coming. I'll take these. Alright, well, we've seen enough. Oh wait, I can't fast travel with these guys. Die. Alright. Never mind, I still can't fast travel. Of course I can. Wait, there. And now for, I think I'm getting Shadowrend. Either that or I gotta go get the staff. Which Shadowrend I don't really particularly like in this game.
How may I...
Always. A new gatekeeper! Excellent! We might be onto
Sheogorath.
something with you after all. That
Oh,
should
did ya?
keep out the stragglers. And the
What'd you
sea,
think?
you've learned how to summon flesh Atronachs. Relmina must like you, little Duke. But probably not in that way. to be sure.
Don't worry, I don't want her to like me in that way.
Lord Sheogorath, I apologize for the
You know
intrusion,
what?
but you must help us. Order has attacked Brelog and
What's
routed
that?
us.
Well, well. What a turn of events this is. It's new, and I like new, even if it's bad. And this is bad.
I actually really like it. You definitely have your own style, and you lean into
This
it whether you know it
is
or not.
a particularly exciting turn
I've
of
been
events.
developing my style for a long
A
time.
perfect
It's
job
still
for
being
you,
developed,
my
but I do
newest
appreciate that you
and
like it.
only noble in the realm. If order has entered my army's stronghold, things
I always believe there's
have
room for
taken
improvement,
a
and one of them for me is
disturbing
anatomy.
turn. It means order has tried subterfuge.
That and
Not
also
its strong
backgrounds,
suit.
but that's because I focus more on
Amazing.
characters than
Perhaps
backgrounds.
things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have.
What? Why hasn't Jiggalag attacked
Well,
himself?
aren't you precious? Do you really not
Like the
know?
proportions are all
Haven't
off,
you
so to
noodled
say,
it all
but there's
through
a certain
yet?
charm in that to me
Because he is
personally.
me.
Oh,
Well,
thank
I'm
you.
him. We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him.
Yeah, more
Happens
recently
every
I've been
time.
doing a
The
lot
day march
of
starts, order appears, and I
drawing
become
and
Jiggalag
anatomy
and wipe
lessons
out the whole
on
realm.
YouTube for at least 20 to 30 minutes a day.
Soon. Too soon. I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here. And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now.
Can we stop it?
Stop it? Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the Grey March. Stop Jiggalag. Me from destroying my realm.
Oh, what do we do now?
Nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need them.
All right.
Come.
Your Grace, there is trouble. You must come.
What can I do?
Our stronghold
Even
at
if you do
Brellock is
study
under
to get
attack.
anatomy
The
more
forces of
correctly,
order
I'd
broke
say
in and
keep some of
routed
that
us.
same
You
vibe
must go to
throughout
Ismi at once and aid her.
I don't think I'll ever lose that,
Visit
Please,
again.
Your Grace.
to be honest with the
Hurry to Brellock
anatomy.
while there's still time.
Like there's a lot of continuity here.
Oh, well, thank you. I will keep that in mind. I do plan on uploading more art. Hopefully soon once, oh, why is it gotta be all the way up there? Once I get, a lot of my art pieces done, because a lot of them are not finished yet. Especially since I was telling Weird Person, I have a friend that wants to do a Danganronpa fan game, and they want me to do a couple character designs for them, as well as possibly doing voice acting if we do it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Danganronpa, but it's like a murder mystery anime-like game.
The name rings a bell.
It was really popular around like 2016, 2018, because it was like the hit new game, but it didn't last very long in terms of popularity. It's one of those games, though, I will eventually get to streaming, which may or may not be after this. There's a couple games I've been thinking about streaming, but I don't know if that's going to be one of them. Here? Oh.
Your Grace, thank you for coming. We've lost control of Brellock. Faden let them in. We had no idea he would turn on us. They captured our commander, Stada, and have her imprisoned somewhere inside. Our first priority must...
Alright, what kind of... Opposition is
Thaden let
there.
them in, more than I could count. It was all we could do to fall back and regroup out there. We must free Stada as soon as possible. She will know what to do.
Alright, where is she
Thaden
now?
had her called aside, separating her from the group. He meant to divide our numbers when Order entered, making us easier targets. They imprisoned Stada somewhere within Brellock. If they killed her, she could return to us through the wellspring, so they keep her hostage. If we follow the waters of the wellspring, we will surely find her.
Alright, well, let's go.
You give... I am yours to command. We must purge Order from our home.
Are they gonna follow me in? No, I don't think they are. Oh wait, are they following me in? Oh, they did follow me in, but they're like slow. Dude, I'm like right in front of you. Why would you run past me?
Kneel before the saints.
Well, let's keep going. I'll probably end up doing this mission and then probably the next one, and I'll probably be calling it for the stream, and then we'll finish this up tomorrow. Probably earlier than what I was streaming today, because I won't have plans tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, it was, okay. It was just the things. I was like, why did my game just stutter?
I'll just be lurking on the internet, seeing who else is playing Oblivion XD.
I think there was, I'll have to see if they're streaming right now, but there was another content creator that was streaming this. Her name is Lime. I don't know if she's still streaming this or not, but she's another VTuber that is honestly just she's like a really cute chibi design, but she's also like hilarious. I could definitely recommend checking out her stream. Alright, I'm at King 5. Shout it out. Alright, will do. Get back here. Coward. They always bypass me and go for the weaker enemies, or weaker allies. Wait, where am I going? Okay. Ah, there's the button. Dude, seriously.
Fall before me, scum.
They're always running from me.
You have my thanks for freeing me, but just who are you?
The Duke of
Your
Dementia.
Grace, I'm sorry, I did not realize. Where is Thaden? Have you seen him? That traitorous coward.
What happened here?
Faden, the snake. He showed up, asked for a contingent of guards, said there was trouble, and that we were needed. We were so focused on organizing quickly that by the time we realized he'd let order in himself, it was too late. We were split up and picked off. But it doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters now is the wellspring. We must reach it at once. The wellspring of the Oriole. It's what links us to this realm, where we return to the world from the waters of oblivion. If Faden helps Order sever that link, my kind will be
Return.
annihilated.
Sorry.
The realm will be lost to us. We must get
welcome
to the
back, weird
wellspring
person.
and stop them. I will follow your lead. The wellspring is at the heart of Brelok. Follow the waters. We shall not fail you.
I think this is where they also turn to stone, though, or they're like, they go paralyzed. Not that way. You gotta go this way. So far, this...
The wellspring. They've stopped it up.
There it is.
You must make it.
Yeah, they get, like, paralyzed. But the settings that you recommended, Absolazy, was
I'm gonna
honestly
continue
probably
Skyrim
pretty good.
for a bit.
Continuing Skyrim. If you... How far have you gotten in Skyrim? Like, did you get through the Thieves Guild? I need feather. I need feather for my armor. Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, I'm in the Thieves Guild, but I haven't done every mission yet.
Well, just so you're aware, if you want to finish the Thieves Guild, you're going to have to do the Radiant quests to get all the, like, to restore the Ragged Flagon. Which, if that's the case, good luck. Because sometimes they're random. Well, they're random quests, but then you have to, like, kind of re-roll until you get the one you need. That's, well, you only have to do that if you want to get, like, the master armor. But I assumed that you would, since you like being in the Thieves Guild.
How do you get Saints and Seducer's armor in Oblivion?
The one way to do it is the quest I'm doing now. I believe, you get the Saint armor if you choose, Ardent Soul as, like, siding with them during, like, the fire thing. Or the fire mission, if I remember correctly. Now I gotta figure out how do I break this. Oh, that's right, I remember now. Gotta hit all 4 of these. There we go. now they all come back. Where's your leader? There she is.
The wellspring is restored. You have saved us. We are forever grateful, Your Grace.
You can also get the armor,
allow me
I
to
think,
teach you this
through
spell, so that you may summon our
another
kind to
mission
you
too.
in times of need. Also, accept this gift of armor. It is the least I can do to show thanks for your help. No sign of him yet. We'll do our best to track him down and deliver him to Lord Sheogorath for a fitting punishment. The traitor must be brought to justice.
What happens
Our
now?
warriors will scour the halls of Brellock, removing any last elements of opposition. Then we will immediately return to our duties. Indeed, Lord Sheogorath will be anxious to hear of our victory, I am sure.
Alright, and now we got the armor. It's going to be... Wait, where is it? Golden? Oh, there it is. So they actually
Easy
changed
way.
it.
Kill one of them and yoink the armor.
Well, the thing is, you can't take their armor. Unfortunately. Speaking of unfortunately, actually they changed it from the original game where it was only a female armor set. So now there's actually a male armor set for it too. Which kind of makes you look like a Roman warrior. Where's my hammers? Go there. Alright, we need to
Speak, sister.
get rid of armor or weapons. We can get rid of this because this does not help us. Very fine. Madness sword. We'll keep that. I can't get rid of those. Is there anything that gives me extra strength? Fortify endurance. Cruelty's hard. There we go. Maybe that might allow me to run. Nope. Back to the drawing board. We'll get rid of this. And then I just have to drink 2 potions. There we go. Alright, I just can't pick up
Cylon
anything
is
else.
ours at last, thanks to you.
So if you wanted the Saint armor, it's going to be heavy. The Seducer armor is going to be light armor. Just so you're aware. If you ever do end up getting into Oblivion and Skyrim and stuff. Even in Skyrim you can get the armor too, but this one's a little bit easier.
Oh!
Not gonna lie though, I kind of like this armor. Even though I don't think it's any better than the armor I currently have. 40, 28. It weighs more, but it does not have as much protection. But that's fine. Wow, it's already 2 hours in. Yikes.
I have the Saints and Seducer's armor in Skyrim, simply by talking to a Khajiit camping outside of Whiterun about Saints and Seducers camping in different locations and sending them to God.
Yeah, that's... I guess the Skyrim, then, that one would be the easiest version to get. If that's the case. I remember that was a Curation Club mod, wasn't it? For like the special edition or like the ultra edition for PS4 and PS5.
Always a pleasure.
Time is an artificial construct, an arbitrary system based on the idea that events occur in a linear direction at all times. Always forward, never back. Is the concept of time correct? Is time relevant? It matters not, one way or another. I fear that our time has run out, as I feared it would. My
Also,
plan
I
has
just
failed.
received a letter in
The Grey
Skyrim
March is
saying,
upon us,
"We know."
and I
Yeah, that's for the
must
Dark
go.
Brotherhood.
I thought we had more time. I thought we had a chance. My plan has failed, and we were so close.
Goodbye, Sheogorath. You shall be missed.
What happens is what always has happened. What always will happen.
Most charismatic man
crumble.
in the game.
I fade.
Gone.
The realm dies. And you with it. Flee while you can, mortal. When we next meet, I will not know you, and I will slay you like the others.
But we haven't failed.
Optimism! Ha! How adorable! I love it! Even at the end, you make me laugh. I'm lying. That wasn't funny at all. No matter. Soon you and everyone else will be dead, and I will be left a mad god, ruler of a dead realm again.
What can I
I
do?
had intended to give you my staff, the symbol of my office. But life is gone from it, as it goes from me. It is now dead wood, a useless twig. With the staff, there was hope. But now, hope is dead. I am dead. The realm.
Done.
The realm is dead! Sheogorath is dead! All shall
Denying the
crumble
inevitable, as we've
before
always have and always will.
Jiggler!
Goodbye, Sheogorath. Haskell.
He is gone, but hope is not lost. We have a rare opportunity here, but I hesitate to do what must be done. If the Throne of Madness remains empty when Jiggalag storms the palace, he will prevail. But there is a chance that the throne may not be empty.
Go on.
You will sit on the throne. It has always been Sheogorath's intent for you to be the new Mad God.
But I'm not a Daedric prince.
True, but perhaps you can hold the throne, provided that you possess the proper symbol of office, namely the Staff of Sheogorath.
What must I do?
Unfortunately, when Sheogorath faded, the power of the staff
Deny the
faded
inevitable?
with him. It must now
Yeah,
be
that's what we
remade.
always do.
The staff is the symbol of power in this realm. He who rightfully holds the staff may hold the throne of the Shivering Isles. However, the secrets of its construction are lost.
Lost. You said there was hope.
That which is lost can be found again. There is one being in the Shivering Isles who may be able to assist you in the construction of a new staff. The ruins of Knife Point Hollow once served as a great library. There you will find a door. Behind that door you will find the answer you seek. Although I hesitate to guide you towards this path, the secrets of the past will surely aid Jiggalag, but I fear that we have no other choice. Be mindful of what you find there. The library is a thing of order, and it will still serve that end. Take this crystal. It contains the power to open the sealed door. Inside, you will find the final remnants of the library. A glorious existence, truly.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll get to the library, and that's probably where we'll end the stream. So that gives me about 15-ish minutes. And then hopefully tomorrow, I'll be getting everything set up to finish Oblivion, at least finishing the main DLC.
Speak, citizen.
I also forget to sleep. Hopefully there's a bed there. Then we'll head up to here, and we should be almost there. No, I'm shattering my bones. Knife Point Hollow. If I remember correctly, he's actually like right pretty much at the start of like the dungeon. Oh shit, I forgot. There we go. Or not. Wait, there we go. I'm about to go sell some stuff.
The Saint's armor looks the same as in Skyrim.
For males or for the females? Hello,
I
my
have been
dude.
waiting for you, Your Grace. This day, as all days before and after, is well known to me. There are no surprises to Dias of Mytheria. Sheogorath has fallen, and you seek the means to foil the machinations of the Prince of Order. You seek the throne of madness. However, no mortal may sit upon the throne without the staff, so here you are in my prison, seeking to supplant the one who placed me here. If you wish to take the place of Sheogorath, then ask me what you will.
Staff of
I
Sheogorath?
can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine
The
essence
females
must be
kind of,
gathered
although
elsewhere.
in Skyrim
But
the stomach is
apotheosis is
exposed.
no simple
But I
matter, and
don't
the
know how the
creation
male
of the
version looks
staff
like.
is no simple task. I will require 2 sacred items.
I think it should be the same as the females, because I think this is the only time they've ever changed that armor, for the males at least. What's
The
the first
Shivering
one?
Isles hold many secrets, but few remain unseen by mortal eyes. The staff is a tool of great vision and thus requires the eye of one who has witnessed one of these unseen secrets firsthand. Sirta resides in the howling halls of Mania. Find her and bring me the eye that has seen that which no other has.
Alright, so rip out a girl's eye.
The
Second.
trees and branches of this realm feed from a deep font of madness and mystery. One of the oldest trees, named the Tree of Shades, lies in the halls of Milkar. Milkar is a place of ruin, root, and mania. Go there and bring me a branch of this tree, but be warned. The tree will not surrender its secrets to one who has not earned them.
Okay, so I must seek these.
Yes, only then can I create an appropriate vessel to hold the power that is inherent in the Lord of this realm. The staff may allow you to occupy the throne of madness, but understand that such a feat has never been attempted. All sources indicate that you will fail. It is a certainty. However, I also predict that this will not stop you from trying.
Nope, no it will not.
The staff of Sheogorath holds as such it requires
Oh,
because of
we've already heard this part. Okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll come out of here. Then we'll go to New Sheoth, sell some stuff, and then hopefully tomorrow would probably be a stream doing all of this stuff, going all these different locations. And then after that, we'll see about what we're doing for the next stream. It might be on the PlayStation 5, to be honest. Kind of give my PC a break.
Yes?
Hello.
I am the master smith. I'm sure I have something here you can use.
Alright, so we want to sell the Bow of Ruin, because we will not use this bow.
You've got a good deal there. I can accept
As well
that.
as that.
You've got a good deal there. You've got a good deal there. I can accept that. You've got a good deal there. You've got a good deal there. That seems fair to me.
No.
That seems fair to me.
That.
Seems a fair bargain.
Your
You've got a
PC
good
sounding
deal.
like
You've
it
got
has
a
a
good
knife in
deal
its
there.
guts.
Oh, you can hear the PC. Yeah, it
I can accept that.
sounds more like someone just has their boot on its neck. But, it's a no surprise. Is that it? That is it.
You need anything else? A happy customer is a returning.
With that, I think Howling Halls is in Mania. This is the one we want to go to.
No, I can't hear it, but it's what I'm imagining it sounds like.
Oh, I thought you could hear it. I was kind of worried for a second. Yeah, it hasn't been as loud as it was before. Thanks to Absolazy, but it's still pretty loud. Ooh, you missed. Get wrecked. Alright, get to the tree. Ooh, a gold diamond ring. We'll be using that. War axe and Madnosaur. Can I get in here? Thank you. Alright, that way we know where to end, where we're going to be going through at the very least. I'm going to go through and grab this real fast. And with that, it's probably going to be the end of the stream, just because we're getting close to the time. But I would like to thank Weird Person, you coming out, and I wanted to thank Absollazy again for the follow, as well as sticking around for the stream. Tomorrow we'll probably be doing the rest of the Shivering Isles DLC, maybe around 4 or 5, depending on time. But until then, hopefully you two have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys for the next stream. Take care and have a good night.